All right, y'all. Looks like we're about ready for this TCU Missouri game. As most of y'all might know, this is a rematch. They played in the last regular season of the last week of the regular season, and TCU really just ran away with it, 39-14. Well, that was actually the first game I streamed for this league, and man, TCU. I mean, that was honestly belt to ass kind of game. Now, I don't think Jewel had the best game of his career on that. I think Missouri could absolutely improve from last time, but I mean, TCU really made an impression the last time they came around. Who do y'all got in this game, real quick, before we get started? As we are on the map now, so we're about ready to kick this thing off. Alright, leaderboard's glitched. That's fantastic. Not like, I mean, it's not like I use it, to be fair. I'm noticing I don't think TCU had some is Mathau in the server? He was a really good player for TCU last time. Not having him might be no, he's there, so TCU's fine. I guess I just didn't notice him. But I was gonna say, if they didn't have Mathau, that'd be a huge development in favor of Missouri, just because I think he had like 2-3 touchdowns, had at least one interception. He might have had two as well. I mean, he was an absolute game wrecker for TCU in their last game. But, you know, here's the thing. We play these games for a reason. You know, Missouri, they would not be the first team I've ever seen get beaten pretty badly one week and then come back and are able to completely flip the script the next go around. And, you know, Jewel is the type of quarterback to where if he has an on day, he is a hard guy to beat. So I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Although Missouri will start with the ball, so we'll have a pretty good idea of how Jewel's playing once he gets on the field. I don't know if he was AFK or... Alright, just waiting for both teams to get set up on offense and defense. TCU says they're ready. Missouri looks ready. Yep, they are. So we're officially underway here. As Jewel's gonna take the snap, go out to his right here. Kind of coming back left. He had a really good blocks on that. The ball's a little bit underthrown, but 55v6, able to come back to the ball and make a good play on it to secure the catch. That's going to be a big thing. Can these Missouri receivers help out Jewel when the passes aren't just really on the money? Last time they were losing a lot of jump balls. As Jewel backing up to his left, gets a quick check down, and that'll just be an easy first down for his receiver there. Not going to bother trying to... I'm not even going to bother trying to say those words. I can't read. As Jewel going to go out to his right here. See what he can find. He's going mid. Oh, no, it's going to be overthrown. His receiver did kind of have a step, but I'm not sure he had enough open space to run in front of to really have an advantageous spot in a 1v2 scenario. As Jules just going to get the ball quickly, snap it, then roll out to his left. He has pretty good blocks on the edge here. Could look run. And he looked like he thought about it, but he backed out. And he's trying to hit Antoine again. Antoine gets it, dives in bounds. That's a caught. And it's going to be first and goal for Missouri to start. They're playing very nice right now. That was a great catch by Antoine there. As Jewel going out to his right this time. Can he find a man in the end zone? No, he's going back to that left corner, and no, I think the receiver. I'm not sure what happened there, but didn't seem able to get a good ball on that, and it'll be second and goal. We'll see what this Missouri offense can do here as Jewel backs up and hits J1, and he fumbled the ball. No, wait, what are they calling? Okay, so he caught it, ran it, fumbled, and the game ruled him down, I guess. I guess they thought he went down for the ball came out. That's lucky break for Missouri because there was a TCU defender ready to pounce on it. As Joel does go out to his left, kind of drifting back right here, going for the end zone, caught, touchdown. That's Antoine again. We're just going to call him Antoine. And that's going to be a great starting drive for Missouri, man. That's going to build a lot of confidence. Hopefully they can get it back on defense as well, and just kind of find something to build on, especially after, again, that last game where they struggled mightily. As they will just take the one here, going for the PAT. Don't blame them. And that's going to be plenty good. Anthony, all right. Appreciate it. Good shout out there. Honestly, I couldn't tell. The name off top could have read either way, but I was calling him Antoine the whole drive. Figured I might as well finish it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't do a lot of sounding out folks' names before the game start. I just kind of pull up, wait for it to get close to starting, and then just hit record, or I guess start streaming. I don't know. If I do the Natty game, I'm going to have to get like a full roster lineup so I can kind of sound out people's names beforehand. That's going to have to be a thing. Is that a real play? No shot it is. What? That cannot count. There's no way that counts. I mean, it looked like Missouri was just ready to. Yeah. We're gonna reset that. That was awkward. I don't think both teams are ready, and Missouri sure as hell weren't reacting like it was a live play. I guess TCU just trying to play it safe there, but we get reset and we're all good. Finley does take the snap here, going out to his right this time. He has pretty good blocks. Has a man in the middle, Maffau, but no, it's picked off by Anthony. And Anthony making plays both ways early here, and he has pretty good blocks downfield. He might be able to make something out of this. He just has Cookie to beat. No, he's got Finley now. Not able to get around him, but that's going to be a great setup for Mizzou. As really, real quickly, I mean, we're ready. Wow, I mean, Missouri, they are just getting. I mean, Maffau was open in that middle gap, but you have to throw a jump ball there to really get it over Anthony, who is playing underneath pretty well. It was going to take a really good throw for Maffau to be able to safely get that ball, but unfortunately, Finley not able to deliver it, and that's going to be a huge break for Missouri here. They have a chance to go up 2 scores early. As Jewel going out to his right this time. Trying to throw it back left, and no, overthrows overthrows his target on the left side with the Asian characters that, again, I can't read. And the worst part is, like, there are 2 of them on Missouri, so it's just, like, double hell for me. As Jewel going out to his left. And he's kind of pressured by Cookies there. He's going to go for that right corner, not able to fit it, though. Not able to get it to a position where his receiver can make it, A, make a catch, and B, reel it in. As Jewel trying again, quickly backed up the 3rd down now. He's just going to back straight off. Again, he has pretty good blocks up front. He does have time. And he is going for that left corner again. And it's caught by 57. Touchdown! Oh, the TCU defenders had a pretty good chance at that ball. I think it was... I believe that there were 2 defenders in the area. I believe both of them could have made a play on it, but instead, Missouri wins the 2v2. As they kind of have two players back here. It is kind of a... no, Mathau wouldn't have made a play on that. I think it was more 2v1. But that was a great play by Missouri, and 57 able to convert. And Missouri out to a fast 14-0 lead. And they do get the kickoff. It does get by the TCU defense, and it's going to be a quick 14-0. Okay, Greg and Alston. I'm going to guess 88 Geg is Greg, so that seems like a safe guess. TCU, they have a lot of older players like that even I recognize. So I know they have some real hitters on that squad, to be honest, man. As Finley going out to his right side here. He did kind of have a lane, but Anthony did a good job at blocking it off. And he hits Mathau easy for the score. He just gets over the top of JPX, and a great ball by him, and good job by Mathau to secure the catch on that. Wow, that's a great response by TCU, man. They kind of started rough on offense, and they immediately bounced back with a 1-play touchdown. Jesus. Like I said, man, TCU, they have a very, very experienced players, and they know how to run the system that they're running very clearly. And they're very effective at it. As the kick is blocked by, looks like J1. Oh, there is a J1 on the team. Oh. All right. And Missouri will just take the touchback. All right, now Jewel will roll out to his left side here. Gonna see what he's able to cook up on this drive. He is gonna go deep for Anthony here. I think he might have a beat on it. No, just a little bit overthrown. I thought that ball might drop a little more and Anthony could make a play on it, but no such luck. Not a bad throw by any means, though. I think while there were 2 defenders in the area, there was absolutely a window to throw. As Joel goes out to his right, back, left, and no, he tries to throw to come back to 57, but Finley reads it well and makes a great play on the ball and gets the turnover. Again, I'm going to assume, let me find it. Yeah, 88 GEG here. That seems like an easy pick for Greg, so I'm just going to go on that. I don't know. Maybe I'll call Greg, and the other one can be just Asian. I'm not sure. Figure something out. As Finley does roll out to his left here, he does have some pretty good room to run here. No, tries to hit his receiver. He was just kind of sitting in that fold spot, but Finley leads him a little too far outside. Yeah, Greg is 88 Gag. All right, Finley again going out to he's kind of just sticking middle here, and he does find a man. It's Mathau again, and that's another touchdown. Dude, I'm telling you, Mathau is just breaking these defenses down. He is so damn hard to stop. And not only, like, he's winning these jump balls, but he's also getting over the top of these DBs and finding holes in these zones. Yeah, he does a great job splitting. Just finds a seam between that deep and free safety just to freeze him up as he gets by them. And I mean, Finley, it seems to me that Finley is not at all scared to throw it Mathau's way if he has remotely even a step. So TCU actually going to go for the 2-pointer here, trying to tie this ball game up. As he's going out to his right, trying to hit mid this time. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not correct. But he did have fake on the quick slant there, but yeah, that's absolutely not a safety. That ball was fumbled into the end zone. That would be a touchback, so that's not going to count for TCU. Also, if it was a safety, it'd be a 1-point safety, so. But it doesn't matter. As Antiata going to take the kickoff here, gets out to about the 30-yard line before he's taken down. Joel rolling out to his right here, and I mean, both teams really kind of having good blocks here. Well, as I say that, TCU does kind of get by them, and oh no, Greg didn't jump in time. Dude, it's a lot of tight ends in this league. It looks like they're just a little bit hesitant to jump on some of these passes where they probably could jump late and make the catch realistically, but they're just not. And you can't blame them really, because I mean, these quarterbacks, you expect them to hit them where they need to. As Jewel is able to go out to his left side. Oh no, that's a bad pass, and Tile is just, I mean, that might as well have been a pass right to the defense there. As V Tile gets the pick. Oh, that's not good at all for Missouri. I mean, Jewel, I think what he was trying to do is hit 57 in this kind of soft spot here, but he just, or sorry, Anthony in the soft spot here, but he just kind of overthrows it. Just a really errant throw. I'm not sure what he was going for there. It's hard to tell. Actually, he might have been trying to hit 57, just overthrew it. Because 57 is kind of underneath that as well. That's just not a good sequence by Missouri. 2 straight turnovers. And now TCU really has a chance to take a lead and get some control back in this game. As Finley going out to his right, he is under some pressure. But, oh no! Broke phone, caught the ball, but got absolutely flung by the ball and just lands perfectly out of bounds. Oh, that is a rare problem. Wow. As Finley rolling out to his right, I mean, Mathau, I think he has a step again. He is going to go for it, but no, that ball's going to die early, and no. Oh, my goodness. Mathau not able to win the 1v2, but he is able to prevent the interception. And really quick, TCU looked like they're ready to get control back in this game, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. There's Finley going out to his right side here. I would think he's probably going to look for a safe throw here. He does have V-Tile, actually. He's over the top. No, he's got Mathau again, middle. And, oh my goodness, Mathau, I think he thought the ball was under it again, but the ball actually sailed just a little bit over him, and he over-attacked. That is a rare miss by Mathau there. And they will have to punt it back to Missouri. However, the punt does get over the head of the returner. And yeah, he thinks about it for a minute, but he's just going to take the knee there and take the free touchback. Don't blame him at all. Do I see myself playing again? Absolutely not, dude. I am 26. I'm too old for this shit. I don't mind doing the streaming stuff on the side because that's, you know what? That's it's pretty easy to do. You know, and from what I can tell, the league kind of struggles getting streamers a lot. So I don't mind helping out in that capacity. But I probably don't need to be playing anymore. I'll be honest. Probably not. I was ready to give it one more season with Army, but that thing kind of crashed and burned quick. So I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I will consider my last full-time season being the LSU season where the league Discord got deleted because it's going to be really hard to top that one. So yeah, I think I'm done as far as playing. Again, I don't mind the streaming stuff. That's pretty easy to do. You know, helps the league out. I'm fine with that. And maybe I'd be okay helping a team in some capacity as like a coach or some sorts, but like full-time playing, nah, done. As Jewel does take the snap here, he did take a sack on that last play, and he hits Greg this time. Very good ball by him. Greg gets a great truck, and he's still running. Oh my goodness, he gets by a few defenders, and he finally gets taken down by Vital on the hawk down. But that's a first down play on a 2nd and 23. As Jewel is rolling out to his right side, I think, yeah, no, he's not looking for a running lane. He's just kind of getting himself some space to work back. He has Anthony wide open at the back of the end zone, but Maffau able to make the recovery and make a play on the ball, but unable to get it inbounds and complete the catch. But yeah, no, really what it is, I'm just too old to feel comfortable playing this, if that makes any sense. Anyways, Jewel does go back to his left, kind of drifting back right here. Yeah, he is going right. He does have the lane that's kind of opening up. He does have power to beat on the outside, but I think he's going to get a block. No, the short bites down on it. Honestly, good job by the short. He was there. Comes up on the quarterback and cuts off the running lane. Unfortunately, Jewel is good enough to kind of back out real quick and hit J1 on the easy first down route. But honestly, if I'm the short, I'm making the same exact play he did. That's very good for him. As Jewel is rolling out to his left. Really good lane to run here, and he does take it. Gets blocks on the sideline, and he dives in, gets a score touchdown. That's a great play by Missouri there. They're able to get really good blocks and seal that edge there and give Jewel a perfect lane. And then got to talk about the receiver, man. Not afraid to get down and dirty, make a block on that one as well to fully open it up for Jewel to make a dive for the sidelines and get it. That is a couple of really good plays for Missouri, able to tie it together and get a score. As Jewel is able to get the field goal off, and that will be good. And I mean, Missouri, they have a 2-score lead. They're up 9, 21-12. And TCU will let this ball just go out and take the touchback. And I mean, it's still pretty early in this game. We're just barely in the second. There's 3:48 left in the second quarter, but man, if you're TCU, you really don't want to go away empty-handed again. And you don't want to give up too much of a lead in any game, but especially a playoff game. As he has Maffau open again. Maffau got by him. No! The Missouri defenders got beat on the route, but Maffau unable to finish the catch. He had to come back a little bit to really go for the catch there. He didn't want to leave a chance for the DBs to be able to make a good angle catch. And that play gets broken up. Again, Maffau really able to beat these deeps, but Finley is just... you know what? It's really hard to throw full field in this league, so you can't even really fault Finley on the throw. It's just kind of a limitation of the ball, which I honestly like. I don't like people being able to just throw full field freely, at least. I think there should be a bit of a skill to it. As he does hit Maffau the next play for a quick first down, and Finley's now going out to his left side. Was looking for the running lane, but instead, oh my goodness, tries to take Maffau again. He's really trusting Maffau on those 1v2s. And Missouri defenders really stepping up here to stop that. And that was a big problem in the last time they played as well. Maffau was winning these 1v2s consistently. As Finley going out to his right this time. And he does have a wide open Blue Jay on the fold here. And Blue Jay was able to break a tackle, not able to get by Hefner though. But I mean, that's still a really good game for them, and they're going to be down at the Missouri 15-yard line. That's a red zone possession now. As Finley going out to his left, and he does hit slant right at the line of scrimmage, and he gets by the defender. Gets right at that first down marker. They do spot him just a bit short, which honestly, pretty good spot for TCU because, I mean, it's not hard to get a yard. And I mean, realistically, you can go for the end zone here, yeah, like they do exactly there, and then just focus on the first down the next play. So that kind of gives you an extra play in the goal line set. Because I mean, again, this is really the hardest area in football to score because the zones get so tight. It's hard to find a good gap to attack. It's finally going out to his right here, and he does go. Yep, got it to Fake. And Fake's going to score that pretty easily. He just gets by the DB. I think the short tried to jam and just got beat immediately, and the deep was unable to just get over in time. Let's see. We'll look on the replay what happened there. No, Jewel just kind of Jewel just kind of drops down. I'm not sure if he was reading run on that, but yeah, the short just completely bails. The DB who is near Fake just completely bailed on the play there. I'm not sure if it was Joel or the other guy. I'm not sure about that. Doesn't matter though because they do block the PAT again. I'm not sure what's going on with TCU on those point afters, but they're not able to get these balls up. Pause. As Super 4 unable to get very far in the return, but I mean they're out across the 30 to start. And it's 2:28 left in the half here. I think if you're Missouri, you definitely maybe want to think about working some clock here. They've been pretty efficient on offense minus the 2 turnovers, which have just been kind of on bad plays. Yeah, that's a great run by Jewel. Good blocks, and he's able to get by. Actually, he's got a lot of room to work. No, he cuts inside. I think he probably should just followed the block outside. He could have got at least 10 more yards out of that. I mean, he had numbers there. Wow. I mean, that's a great run by Jewel. And again, really good blocks by these Missouri linemen and the receivers as well. They're giving him a lot of space to work on these sidelines and really forcing these defenders to try to crash down on something before they get blocked out of the play as well. As Jewel going out to his left this time. Again, I mentioned it before. Maybe Missouri thinks about working some clock here to try to take, maybe not take this to halftime because that's a lot of time to kill off in one drive. But, you know, you could at least think about trying to give TCU, I would think perfectly less than 30 seconds left in the half. And I believe Missouri had the ball to, yeah, they did get the ball to start. So TCU will get the ball at a half. As Jewel is out to his right side here, hits J1 on the quick short pass. J1 unable to get around Blue Jay. Good job by Blue Jay there to just stay disciplined, stay on it, and just kind of wait him out. And now it's 3rd and 5. I mean, 5 yards is plenty manageable for this Missouri offense, but I got to wonder what they're going to go for here. They've had pretty good run lanes when they've been able to get them. I'm not sure if they really want to rely on it at this point, though. As Jewel is out to his right side, does have a couple men open on some folds, and he is going to try to get it short, but no, I think the receiver was, I'm not sure. I think the receiver, yeah, I don't think he was quite ready for that pass. They will go for it though. 4th and 5. This is kind of a dangerous spot for Missouri here. If they don't get it, TCU is going to get the ball at midfield, and we'll see what Jewel can do as he's going out to his left side here. I think he's probably just going to look for a free first down. He does. He has Greg, and Greg's going to catch that and get a couple extra yards. Not a bad truck, but unable to get around Broke Phone and Mathau both. Best commentator, not close. I stutter way too much, and there are times where I fully fuck up, but I like to think I'm not the worst. I like to think there are people who don't do as well. And that's kind of where it is. As Jewel is able to get out to his right side here, trying to evade the rush. And he does have some time. Oh, oh no. They might call that, are they going to call that for grounding? There's a receiver in the area, but that was way over the head. As, no, it don't look like it. I mean, that's, I mean, really what it is, I actually did think about being a commentator at one point, but I just didn't really stick on it. As Jewell was able to get the ball, no, he did have a receiver kind of open. It would have been a really tight throw to make, but the throw was there. I'm not sure I'd have the balls to take that one. But you know what? If Jewell is anything, it is confident in his ability to make a throw. And now it's 3rd and 10. There's only a few seconds left in the half. Man, that time died fast. And he's going for the end zone. And no, Mathau wins the 1v1. Oh my goodness! And now TCU, they don't really have a lot of time to work here, but they could. I think you could feasibly try to get a JP for a first down just to make the Hail Mary attempt a little bit shorter. That's maybe with 5 seconds left, you can probably get a JP off in about 3 seconds. That's my thoughts. But I don't think you could. Okay, Zach is saying that a double block is legal. And that might be big for them, but oh man, they're sending 5 people? No, they have Greg drop down, but it doesn't really matter. Oh no, the ball glitch. Oh, that is unlucky. I don't know that Finley could have realistically got that ball across, but wow. That's not a redo. Is it not a redo? What? I thought that was a redo for the first time. Am I wrong on that? Yeah, it should be a lag warning 1, yes. Oh man, that's unlucky. I don't know that Finley would have been able to get that ball across the end zone there, but man, that is a tough spot for that to happen. Slumped calling for grounding. And I mean, I don't think they're good. There's nothing that would imply that they're going to redo the down, so that should be halftime, as Missouri does take a 21-18 lead there, but TCU does get ball out of the half. So, I mean, it's not like TCU just had a completely empty possession there. They will get the ball back with a chance to either tie or go up outright. Although, I mean, TCU, they've had 3 touchdowns. They've gone for 2 once, and the other 2 have been point afters, and they've both been blocked, so I'm not sure if I'm TCU, I'm not even sure I'd feel comfortable in calling for a field goal at any point. I think you'd theoretically just have to get it in the end zone every time, because I'm not sure if it's TCU failing to block up front on these kicks, or if it's just Missouri getting really, really good work on blocking these kicks, but something's not going right for them. And Broke Phone does get the opening kickoff for the second half, gets it about just across the 25 here. And we'll see what this TCU offense can do in the second half. They've been pretty good, but I do think Finley is forcing Mathau a little too much. He's throwing them in a lot of 1v2 scenarios where I don't think Mathau necessarily has the best looks. So I think if he can just kind of take what the defense is giving him, because, I mean, if you're committing 2 DBs on Mathau, something somewhere else is open. As he does get a quick 9-yard gain that time to set up a 2nd and short. But I think that's going to be really the tail of the second half here. Can he start to rely on these other receivers? It's not like Mathau's the only one, as Fake does make a good route there, and that's another decisive throw by Finley. If he can, I think he was trying to force Mathau a little too much early here, and I think going away from him might help a little bit. As Finley is rolling out, he does he gets Photon on the little full route there, right on the sidelines, and Photon does a good job going up and getting it. Zach asking, and I can confirm that Finley does in fact have on a hood after halftime. He is going hood mode. And Finley is rolling out to his right side here, kind of going back left, going for, I think it's Photon again. That's going to be a touchdown. And TCU with a very quick drive, no targets to Mathau on that drive. That is, I think, big for TCU, because they were again, I think they were forcing him a little too much in that first half, and I think being able to get some of these other receivers involved is going to be big for them, because now Missouri is going to have to think a little bit more about who they're covering. Because I think at first you could have pretty confidently covered Mathau and had a good chance to make a play on the ball, but now they're going to have to really think about it a little bit more. And, not just key in on one person. That being said, if I were on Missouri, I would key in on Mathau right here. As Finley rolling out to his right, going back left. There is Mathau just kind of trying to camp this back corner here. Wonder if he's going for it. He is! It gets tipped! Oh my goodness, the ball got tipped at the line, and actually Mathau somehow still almost got it, but it just died right at the perfect time for him to not. And TCU is turned away again on the point after. They've been stuck at 6 all game. Missouri, for their part, they only have 3 touchdowns. So I mean, TCU is technically outscoring them in touchdowns, but Missouri is able to convert on these point-after attempts, while TCU has really struggled, and that could make a big difference in this ball game the way it's going on. As Jewell is backed up here, I don't think he's fully pressured, but it's kind of coming down on him, and Jewell is going to get the ball off to Hefner, and Hefner, he does kind of make the unnecessary dive right at the end, but I mean, hey, secure the catch you've already made, I guess. Either way, it's a catch here across midfield. It's not bad. I don't think he would have gotten around that defender too easily, so I don't think he's going to lose anything for diving where he did. As Jewell, he did kind of have 57 on a bit of a very small window there, but I don't mind him taking the run there. Just, hey, keep the ball in possession, keep moving the ball downfield. As his receivers is calling him the worst running quarterback. I mean, have y'all seen Zach try to run the ball? He's liable to lag spike and lose 4. As Jewell is dropping back here, going out to his left. He's got a lot of pressure on him. Those DEs got home in a hurry, and he just kind of throws that out. Yeah, Zach's gonna call grounding on that. Ooh, I don't. Wait, is he gonna call grounding? I mean, I'm not sure about that. Okay, yes, he does. That is going to be called grounding on Missouri. I agree with that. That ball was way out of there. I mean, TCU is Missouri is obviously going to plead their case, but I mean that ball was in the stands. A fan caught that one. And I mean, Jewell clearly distressed there. I'm not sure if that should have been ruled a safety. I think he was just barely out of it. I don't quite remember. As Jewell is dropping back though, 3rd and 22. That's a big call from Zach there. Again, I don't disagree with it though. As Jewell, he's backed up, he's pressured. Oh, he does get the ball off, but it's, oh my goodness, how did 57 make that catch? Unable to get very far though, but I mean, Jewell was nearly sacked for a safety on that one, so honestly, that feels like a win, even though they still have to punt it away. As they do get the punt off here, not the best punt in the world. Photon does have a lot of room to run. He has pretty good blocks. And no, he is, I mean, he does good across the 25. He had some pretty good blocks up front, but I mean, as soon as he got past those blockers, it was just a sea of white jerseys there. So I don't think he would have gotten very far unless he just had the truck of a lifetime. As Finley going out to his left, going back right. It is kind of going back left again. There's kind of one DE not getting blocked. As he has Viswell wide open, that's going to be caught. And I don't think he's going to get caught. Yeah, it's a touchdown. V-Tile just running wide open. I don't know how we got that open over the deeps on that one, but he did. And I mean, Finley, he didn't really have to throw that great a ball to get over the top. Yeah, Fake is able to drag 57 the deep down, and as V-Tile is just going right up that seam, that is a really good route combo from TCU there. As TCU again, they do have to go for the 2-pointers at this point, because again, I don't think you can trust the point afters after having 2 of them blocked. So they are going to have to go for this 2-pointer and try to make this a 2-point or a 3-point ball, 7-point ball game. I can't math. And they try for the JP. Anthony, though, able to win. I think that was a 1v2. Yeah, well, no. Akinano's there, too. So he won the 2v2. Good job by Missouri to be able to snuff out that quick play. I mean, you would think the JPs would be easy to read, but I don't know. Sometimes the quote obvious play is the hardest play to read because you don't expect it. Because again, it's too obvious. So, good job of Missouri to play it as well as they did there and make the break, and not just make the break, make the turnover, even though it doesn't really count for anything. I mean, it counts as a stop. That's about it. It's as effective as an incompletion. As Jewel does go out to his right side here, and gets a great split on the DEs there. Not able to get a really big run, but that's a pretty good play. I think the DEs had some decent pressure, but Jewel's able to kind of break him down and make a play out of nothing. And now we'll see what he can do here on 2nd and 7. Jewel going out to his left side. He has a lane on this left side, and Photon gets blocked out, and he has a lot of room to work with. No, Mathau able to make the stop, get around a blocker while he does it. Good job by Jewel, and again the Missouri offense making plays on these. As Jewel going out to his right side this time. Again, he has blockers, and yep, they're gonna. I think Missouri is in the mindset of trying to work some clock this time, as Jewel does get out across the first down marker, gets about a 15-yard run that time. It seems to me like I think Missouri is starting to think about clock, and which actually no, wait, TCU's up 9. How did I lose track of score at some point? That's impressive. All right, Jewel. So I guess these runs aren't as effective as they looked, because I thought Missouri was up 30-21. Not so. Oh yeah, that's right. TCU did kind of start with the ball, didn't they? And I think they got a turnover. I don't know when the score flipped, but okay. Jewel able to go out to his right side here, and he does. Oh, trying to hit JP on the reel. I respect the attempt. I love a good reel pass. I think it was a little too far outside, though. But yeah, my bad. I completely got the score flipped around. The CTE kicked in. So it is 30-21 TCU. So, I mean, now Missouri's kind of in a gotta-score mode. As Jewel going out to his left side here. It's 3rd and 14. This is a bit dicey. He's got a lot of pressure on him from these TCU DNs. He does get a decent block there, but he's going to have to throw. Oh, my goodness. That's not a good throw at all. Hefner makes it! There was nothing but TCU players back there, and Hefner goes up and grabs it. Wow. Hell of an effort by there, and Missouri has a chance here. Jewel goes out to his right here, has a free running lane, does take it, gets a spin inside, and gets up to the 6-yard line. As they're down at about the, that's right around the 5.5 yard line. And Jewel going out to his left side here. What can he do? He's looking for the run lane again. He's going to... No, can't quite get the dive. I think it got tackled for he could get it across. But either way, I mean, that is a gain for them, and it's 3rd and inches. I think if you're TCU, you're going to hard commit for the run. And I think if you're Missouri, you're thinking about maybe faking the run, trying to get a little pop pass over him. As Jewel does fake it out. Gets it out to J1. J1 scores it. Touchdown. Honestly, I thought there was a chance J1 is going to sell and get ruled out of bounds. See, yeah, Slump thought he saw it too. I thought I saw J1 step out. We'll see on the replay here. Hang on. Nah, he just barely got it in. Damn near it. That was almost one of the bad beats of all time. Is Missouri going for the PAT again? They've got it again, and they are now down only 2 in this ball game. TCU again asking about the double block. TCU telling Zach to pay attention because they think they're getting more than 3 blockers behind that 5-yard limit. Now, again, I'm not very familiar with the double block rule, so I can't really make a comment on it, but you know what? Zach at least knows the rule book, even though he doesn't always enforce it correctly. As Finley hits Maffau on the quick comeback seam there, and TCU's quickly across midfield. And we are into the 4th quarter now. All right, Finley is able to get out to his right side here. Able to bait J1 down there. Actually, J1 is a DE, so not much of a bait there. As he hits Slan for an easy first down, and he gets a good block on that short. Able to steal a couple more yards out of that. And now TCU very quickly moving down the field. They're already across the Missouri 30-yard line. Finley taking the snap, going out to his left. He's got decent blockers up front. He's going right for the... Oh, my goodness. He was going for the kill shot on Vital there. But unfortunately, he just knocks the lens out of a camera. And TCU, they're down to 2nd and 10. They do have a 2-point lead, and they are in field goal range, though I don't think a field goal would be a good idea for them, for what it's worth. As Finley going out to his left side here, I think, yep, J1 would have cut off the run with that angle, but he is able to find narrow on the short route, and that's going to be another first down for TCU. As, again, Finley in this second half, the first half, their biggest struggle was him trying to force Maffau in a 1v2 scenario, and it not going quite so well. But this time, he's really finding his other receivers, and I mean, you can see the difference there, man. TCU, I don't think they've been turned away once this second half. We'll see what Finley and TCU can do here. They're in the red zone, and I mean, a score here, 3:47 left in the ball game. I'm not ready to call it game quite yet, but I mean, that's going to be real tough for Mizzou to come back from. This is a real big drive for them. As they do get good pressure on Finley. Finley able to get it out to the right side. No, I think it was, yes, fake from TCU did have the initial catch, but it gets broken up, and he would have been knocked out of bounds either way. So good on Missouri, able to turn away the touchdown attempt there. And I mean, their DEs are starting to get a little bit of pressure on Finley, starting to back them up and make these red zone throws a lot harder. As they do have a 3rd and 10 now. He's going for the quick throw. No, I think he was trying to hit, I believe that was Maffau in the seam, but just a little bit overthrown. And now they're going to have to go for the field goal, which is not been their best play today. Arguably their worst. So can they get the field goal over the top here? Can they get it across that Mizzou line of defenders? And they do. They do finally get it across, and that's going to be a good field goal for them, and they are up 5 points. That is their first field goal today in about 4 attempts. And now that I see the field goal, I think the problem is they are not setting the angle at 70, so they're really having to block. They're really having to block hard to avoid a block. So I think that's been TCU's problem. I don't believe they're putting the angle at 70 on that. As Jewell is able to get out to his right side here, Missouri needs a score, and preferably they need it with, I would say, Actually, no. Missouri's only down 5, so they can kind of afford to roll some clock here if they choose. But we'll see what they wind up going for him. As Jewel is rolling out into his left side on 2nd down. Trying to go up and try to get those Ds to crash in and open up a space on that left sideline. And Jewel going for Anthony deep. Anthony lagged, but it doesn't matter. He's caught it, and that's going to be a touchdown. Oh, wow. He's beaming, trying to waste time. I respect it. Dude, Anthony was laggy as hell. Lag warning has not officially been called, and I don't know how the hell that hasn't been called yet. That should have been... Hell, Zach should have called that before the play ended. If we look here, this is him right here. And he's starting to lag on this kind of out route here, and you see he lags big time right when the ball's coming his way. That's a huge lag warning. Joel saying that did not affect the play. I kind of agree with him. He really didn't start lagging until he was going for that sideline. I don't think that necessarily affected the play. If anything, it probably hampered him a little bit because he didn't really start... The worst he lagged was when the ball was in the air. But, that should still be a lag warning on Anthony regardless. That was bad. Although I'm not sure he... Has he called it officially yet? I haven't seen lag warning officially called. Should be. Alright, there we go. Lag warning 1 on Anthony, but the play does stand. I agree with that. I think that is a good call from Zach. You've heard it here first. Please clip that. That might be the first and last time I say that. As Finley does have a man open. He's got V-Tile. Oh, wow. That's a fast response there by TCU. They're already out across the 30-yard line. It's threatening to score here with 2:41 left in the ball game. Man, dude, Finley with the hood is different. As going out to his right side here, seeing what he can find. He does kind of have a land on this right side. He's not interested in it, though. No, tried to hit... who was that? That was Fake. Tried to hit Fake on the quick corner there. Unable to hook up, though. Had that throw a little bit too far outside, but not a bad throw by any means. It's Finley rolling out to his right side again. He kind of has a mid lane there if he wanted to run it. No, he doesn't. He backs out. We'll see what he goes for here. I think he has narrow. No, he doesn't. And he's going for Photon. That's a bad ball. No, Photon nearly with the bailout catch there, but it gets broken up. And now it's 3rd and 10. Uh-oh, this is looking a little dicey for Missouri here. As there, TCU is requesting the unwhite list. Wonder who they're trying to bring on here. And okay, saying we can lock it back. Thomas gets in the server, and yep, I reckon he's on TCU. As Finley going out to his right side here has a man open in the middle of the field. It's Slan, and Slan gets down to the game calls at 8. Looks more like the 7 to me, but I guess we'll see where it spots officially. I'm probably going to be wrong. Nope. I ain't wrong. The game script sucks. That's absolute the 7-yard line. Finley going out to his left here. Going for the end zone. No. Going for those high JP passes, seeing if his receivers can make just the angle of the century on it. Not able to hit him, though. Honestly, I don't blame him. I think if Finley tried to go for like an 80 lob type pass, he could probably get it over. But he's trying to hit it 100, and I don't blame him. He is going for the lob here to Fake, and he got it. Touchdown. That is a great pass from Finley. He had been throwing 100 all game. I think that's the first. I believe that is the first off 100 pass, and it goes with 142 left in the game, and he hits it. Wow. Slump saying 40 ball fade. I think that's more like, hell, that might be 60. Man, that was a really good ball from Finley there. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a 60. I was gonna say 75, but that's a way too much. That dropped way too fast for a 75. That is a great ball from Finley, and TCU able to take the lead back with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Finley going for the two-pointer, trying to hit Mathau. No, Mathau made the catch, but knocked out by Hefner. God, what the? That was a hell of a hit. Mathau absolutely ate that shot. Had his helmet knocked off and everything. He might need to sit out. He might need to sit out this drive on defense. As Anthony gonna take the kick return here. Not sure I agree with that, and they actually do lose yards. They lose time and yards on that. I don't agree with that at all. If I am Jewel, I am absolutely AAing Anthony right now. But they have 137. Jewel does have the ball, chance to win the game here. Going out to his left side. Steps up, makes the run play, has room, has a lot of room, got some blockers. Oh my goodness, if he could have got that last cut and got across to defenders, he might have ripped off at least, he might have got at least to the 50 there. And Joel needing the refresh. I guess he had to refresh the legs after that nice little run from him, as they're already out across the 45. And you know what? I like what Missouri's doing here. They're working a little bit of clock down. They're very confident they're going to be able to get this ball in a position to win it. Joel gets another running lane, and he has it. Oh my goodness! Good job by Fake being able to make the stop there. If they didn't, Joel was at least going to get 5 more yards, and that would have been a first down. But they not only tackle him, they keep him in bounds, keep that clock moving, which I think Missouri, yeah, they were willing to run it for that one little pre-snap. I don't think they're going to run it again. I think they're going to want to keep it going here. As he gets it out to Greg. Greg makes a good truck. No, not able to get too far, though. Finley following closely behind, making a tackle. This is a very tight game, yeah. This is, I mean, this might be a golden goal here. Missouri could very well take it at the horn here, as we are dropping into the last 30 seconds of this game as Joel drops back. The end zone isn't open anywhere. I think there was a huge void middle here, though. And no, he doesn't hit it. He goes for Greg on the short. Greg does get the truck. Not thinking about the first. Oh, my goodness. He's not thinking about the sidelines. Thinking about first down. Missouri does have 3 timeouts, so they can stop the clock. They do. And Missouri they're at about the TCU 27-yard line, 18 seconds left. I think they have 2 plays. They are down 4 points. They cannot get a field goal to tie this. They need a touchdown. A touchdown is the only thing that's going to get them a win here. There will be no overtime. As the decisive play here, the clock is not running. They can kind of take a minute here, take a breather, and drop a play. As Joel dropping straight back. Going for the end zone. He has numbers. No, it's picked off! And that's going to be game! Who got it? Vital makes the play, and TCU will move on. Oh, no. Disaster for Missouri. I thought they had numbers. It looked like it was about a 3 to 4v2 in the middle there, and Vital goes up and makes the play. There was white jerseys all around it. Oh my goodness! I think the second TCU DB, he might have even gotten, he might have gotten jammed on that. I think Vital might have been the only TCU defender up for that ball, and he makes it. As Finley, all he has to, he's just gonna bomb it up and waste time, and that's gonna be ball game unless Missouri gets the return of the century. They don't, and that's gonna be game. TCU wins it 39-35. Hell of a finish. Oh my goodness. I can't even believe that. I thought Missouri had at worst they were gonna get PBU'd, but Vital makes easily play of the game, and he saves it. And now let me pull up the bracket real quick, and we'll see who TCU plays. I think they play Colorado. Let me confirm that real quick, though. Let me pull up the bracket. What happened? So TCU was up 39-35 or 35. Joel had the ball with about 18 seconds left. He dropped straight back. Throws it middle of the end zone. He had about 3 receivers in the area, 2 TCU defenders, so you'd think that's an advantage to Missouri. And it looked like one of the TCU DBs to me. It looked like he got jammed, so it was actually really 1 DB in the area. But the 1 DB, Vital, gets up and makes the play and saves it. So TCU will win at 39-35, and they will move on, and they play the winner of Florida-Kansas State for the semifinals. Oh my, that is a hell of a finish. Wow. There's been times where they say I have a great game, but man, that was a genuinely great game. Oh man, good job to both teams there. That was a hell of a game there. So, all right, well, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.